It's the building that was opened the year the franchise became known as the Titans. Welcome to Nissan Stadium in Nashville, Tennessee. Jason Sanders is out, ready to kick this one away. And we're off and running from Nissan Stadium. Returning it from the 16. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Lawrence now off the play action. First play of the game and already an incredible catch. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
1st and 10, it's Lawrence. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they take him down right along the 30. They get 28 out of that play. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Hey, Lion.
1st and 10 now from the 30.
Silver.
Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. He's able to drive them forward into the red zone. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Out of the gun, Lawrence. Laporta with the grab. And they're going to take this in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars take a 6-0 lead right away. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
That one right down the middle. And the Jaguars will jump out to a 7-0 lead. On now is Cook to kick this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Like 5-4. Like 5-4. 54 readers, son.
Get the fullback involved here. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Offense up to the line fast. The first carry here for Tony Pollard. We'll have him gain up about a handful there. Devin Lloyd on the tackle. Give him 5 on that play. Now it's going to be 3rd down and 6.
The humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Jaguars with an extra defensive back out there. 3rd down. Here's Levis. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice gain.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And this one will careen out of bounds just into enemy territory there. The Jaguars in a good starting spot for this drive. Coming up, 1st and 10. Here's Etienne to begin the drive. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
What a hit, and the ball's loose. It's picked up by the Titans. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. Wow, oh wow. He sent his offense out twice now, and both times they fumbled it away. I'm not sure who's more aggravated, the dudes down there or the dude next to me up here.
Well, I'm aggravated, but I know the guy on the field wants to put the offense in the doghouse, like all of them right now. This can't happen in the NFL, Kate. And a lot of guys out there, they got to be looking to one another. Hold each other accountable to hold on to the ball.
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Darnell Savage with a pick. Finds a seam, left side, he's off to the races. And it's a pick 6 as he runs it in for the touchdown. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Has this at the 6. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. After that pick, here's Levis. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Taking a look at that scoreboard, and you just can't go backwards. If you're going to close this gap, you've got to stay on schedule. Had a hard time doing so with a double-digit deficit.
Another try following the sack. This is reeled in by Joshua Palmer.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
And it's a nickel set for the Jags on this 3rd down. Levis to the air now. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Fourth down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. Called for and received. Fair catch this time, but, oh, hang on, flag down. Well, if there's an avoidable penalty, Brock, that's probably it. He just didn't let him make the fair catch, and that's going to help their field position considerably. A costly penalty flag there as that turns 4th down into 1st and 10. From the gun, Etienne gets it. And he's able to work this down to the 41. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
Hey, run! Take right open.
From the 41. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth. But a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
He's going to push. Brought in. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars take a 20-zip lead. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. Little tax on the extra point. And the Jaguars push their lead to 21-zip already. On now is Cook to kick this away. Returning it from the 4. And this drive will start inside the 25. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Pollard. He locates a couple of yards through that chaos. Devin Lloyd on the tackle. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. The give on 2nd to Pollard. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. He got 5, and now it's going to be 3rd down and 3.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
He manages a gain of 8 there. And that'll be a Tennessee 1st down.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
Caught by his fullback behind the line. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was 1st down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
Levis now off the play fake. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Devin Lloyd making the play. And the Jaguars take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. In this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their 1st. 2nd and 6 coming up here. From the shotgun, Lawrence. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down. Tennessee calling its 2nd timeout now. And after burning a couple early, they're down to 1 to work with now. On 4th down, it's Logan Cook on for the Jaguars to punt it away. Oh, and they fake it. Went for it on the fake, but he couldn't connect with his man. Incomplete. And the fake punt is not going to keep things going, Brock. He winds up short. They're going to turn this football over on downs.
You know, in these situations, Kate, you got to be a great actor. That time, the punt unit defensively was not buying anything they were selling. That's a big stop on the fake punt.
That's going to be caught. Tony Pollard. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. 21-0 our score. More from Nissan Stadium coming up after the break. We're ready to go with the second quarter, and it's Titans football. They're looking at second and pretty short. Levis. He finds Chigakonkwo for the grab. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
Putting a receiver in motion. Now a toss. It's Pollard. Juke the defender. And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. Tony Pollard with the touchdown. So great work by the running back there. Brock found just a little bit of space, and he took advantage all the way for 6.
Big time. I mean, so big time. You know, and you hear running back coaches, Kate, say this. They'll say slow to explode through. And he explodes all the way for the touchdown.
Sanders all set to send it away. Return coming from the 6. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Red 23.
Out of the gun, a give to ETN. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Zach Vaughn with the tackle.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
On 2nd down, it's ETN. And he's brought down for a loss.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even ripped through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
3rd and 4 coming up now. Lawrence working from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Lawrence trying again on 2nd. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
The offense not shy about sending them downfield to try and stretch that secondary. Even still, one of the deeper targets you'll see him get. It's a shame they couldn't find a connection.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Sticking in the air with Lawrence. That pass caught by Dotson. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. They'll give this up the middle to ETN. And he found a little room to turn it into a nice gain down to the 6. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that leaves him with 3rd and short. Lawrence to throw it. And they're going to take this in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They are just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared, and more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
On now is Cook to kick this away. Here's Miller on the return. Lateral doesn't work. Fumble! And the fumble recovery is made.
Just look at everyone flying down the field. And when they fly down the field, they got two things in mind, Kate. Number one, get the returner down. And number two, separate the ball if you can. It's rare that it happens, but it sure is exciting when it does.
First down throw, Lawrence. Intercepted in the end zone. Jordan Fuller comes up with it. And the Titans get the football as he makes his third interception of this season.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
Throwing now on first down, Levis. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Play 13.
Trying again following the sack. Okonkwo brings it in. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains. Offense in the hurry up here. Third and short yardage, Levis. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Jack Fox on the punt. And he hauls it in right near the 40-yard line. We don't get a return out of that punt. And it'll be Jaguars football. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Hey, go.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Buys time, rolling right. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Here's ETN on first down. He still has room inside the 30. And he gets this one down to the 27. 16 yards on the play. And that's a Jaguar first down. Throwing from the gun. Throw caught at the 6. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And now they have a 1st and goal.
Red 23. Silver. Here we go.
ETN will not score, and it's not going to get back to the line either. I think he lost close to 3 on that play. Backed up to the 4-yard line now. It's 2nd and goal. Lawrence now off the play action. And look at the footwork there. Touchdown! The Jaguars ballooning the first half. Further, it's a Sam Laporta touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. And that, Brock, I know you're keeping track, but just in case our audience isn't, his 4th first-half passing touchdown. At the pace he's on, this would be a new record if he has a second half to match this one. Little able to connect on the point after. And the Jaguars grow their lead yet again. On now is Cook to kick this away. Here's Miller on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
29's down. 20. Here we go.
Levis from the shotgun. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. They give to Pollard from the gun. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Sent to the ground by Mason Smith. Right back to Pollard. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Working quickly here. Now the shotgun give to Spears. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Levis now on 1st down. It's caught. This is Tajay Spears. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Shotgun now for Levis. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And the Jaguars get it back after making their 3rd first-half interception.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick 6? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville 1st down.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
1st and 10, it's Lawrence. And there's a man there, it's intercepted. And the Titans will start with it in the 4th after an interception to end the quarter. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got 1, we got 2. Do I hear a 3rd interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought. The defenders are offensive guys with bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
And he found some running room for a nice gain. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our 2nd half. On now is Cook to kick this away. Here's Miller on the return. Oh, some trickery here on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Like 54, like 54.
Now Levis. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's out of bounds. Looks like right at midfield. They get 22 on that one. And the Titans will have a 1st down. Only 1 play in, Brock, and this drive already to midfield.
20 Rita.
On the play fake, it's Levis. Taking his shot, deep down the field it goes. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now they face second down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play. Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Levis throwing again. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Lengthy fourth down try here. They need 6.
Like 54. 54 Rita. Out on. Heroes down, 90 down, 49 Rita.
They'll go Levis. And they won't do it. That falls incomplete on fourth down.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
Hey, even though that was an excellent run, I got to talk about the receivers here, Kate, because 9 times out of 10, you see a run like that in this league, 10 plus, you know those guys on the outside are doing their job, shining as blockers, keeping those defenders away from the back.
He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Hey.
ETN again. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. It's a 4-yard pickup, and they need the same now here on third down.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. They go right back to ETN. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is he put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road from what looked like a very plain play.
And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. It's a 4-yard pickup, and they need the same now here on third down.
Hey, go.
Inside handoff goes to Etienne. And he gets this down to the 22 before being stopped. He gets 3 on the run, and now a couple of options for him on 4th down. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out, as that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Cam Little getting the call on 4th down here to put 3 up for the Jaguars. This a 39-yarder. The kick by Shudak is good. And the lead continues to grow and grow.
You know, you look at that 3rd down play, looking back, and it really turns into a 3-point play. It's why situational work is so critical. Coaches talk about it all the time. Sure, you love the field goal, but man, they would have loved a touchdown more.
On now is Cook to kick this away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Hey, Mayday. Mike 54. Yeah, Mike 54.
Levis now off the play fake. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down.
Right 0.
From the gun, they go with Pollard. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. It's a pickup of 11. And that'll be a Tennessee 1st down.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
Levis here on 1st down. That's brought in by Calvin Ridley. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Brought down by Paulson Adebo. Offense up to the line fast. Anticipated the quick staccato pass there. It's knocked away. Incomplete.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, well, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
49.
From the gun, Levis has him on the quick hitter. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. They'll throw it again. Trying for the deep ball. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. So 2nd down coming up.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Titans will have a 1st down. Levis setting to throw. And they pick him off again. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And the Jaguars have it now as he makes the 20th interception of his career. Well, Brock, it has been a special day for this defense when it comes to forcing turnovers. Big play after big play, and that is their 4th interception of this contest.
Special for the defense and an absolute nightmare for a quarterback. 1 interception, it sticks with you all week long, but throwing 4? He probably wishes he could be anywhere else on earth other than this field right now.
Here's ETN on the give. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Chidobe, Awuzie, there on the tackle. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
This is ETN. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of 2 follows up a gain of 1, and now they're left with 3rd and 7.
Hey, let's go. Think right.
Running it here with ETN. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. 4 yards to pick up that time, partner. They're set up closer. 4th and goal upcoming. The Jaguars into punt formation. And he wasn't needed at all in the first half, partner. This is going to be his first punt. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And he's brought down before the return gets far. We're through 3 on this. Ball at the 33 for 1st down.
Like 24.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. That throw finds Okonkwo. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Throwing now on 1st down. Levis. Throwing quickly, but it's incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Hold on, like 90.
Levis. And they pick him off again. Foye Olukin with the pick. And the Jaguars take it away once again. The 5th time they've intercepted in this game.
I know he started to play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It'll make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road. Something I would have never said 20 years ago, Kate, when I started this business, but it rattles through my big old noggin now. That miss really has an effect on fantasy football owners more than anybody else. Imagine the poor soul somewhere, anywhere, who ends up losing in fantasy this week, specifically because of that miss.
That's incomplete, trying to set up the screen there. This one intended for the running back. So that brings up 2nd down. Throwing off the play fake here. Big catch made, and he got both feet in. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that'll be a Tennessee 1st down.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
They go play action on 1st. Diving, and he gets his hands underneath for the catch. Offense in the hurry up here.
Hey, let's go. Reload. Reload. Let's go.
Shotgun handoff now for Spears. And they bring him down around the 34.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Working quickly here.
Here on down, 90 down, 49 Rita. 22 Linda, 22 Linda. Hey, on back.
Running back sent in motion. 2nd and 4. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it.
Let's go.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
49 Linda.
Throwing his Levis on 3rd down. Chased out to his right. Got a man. Spears has it. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, that's one of the moments as a QB you just feel like those defenders are in your huddle. To drop them for a loss on 3rd down can't happen. That's an incredibly quick read by the defense.
A conversion unlikely, but the offense is going for it. 4th and 13.
Like 0.
Levis from the shotgun. And that one's going to be knocked away, and that's going to force a change in possession. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. The Jaguars in a good starting spot for this drive. Coming up, 1st and 10.
Hey, Lion. Silver.
On the run, it's ETN. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Hey, these are the type of gains he's counted on to get when they're available. Unfortunately, we had tremendous vision to see the seam and get through it before that window could close.
1st down, and they go right back to him. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the 2nd one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this beast down.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's going to get this to the 29 before he stopped. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Hey, Ron.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. From the gun, ETN gets it. Has some space inside the 15. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of the broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run. Yet another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
On now is Cook to kick this away. Here's a return from the 7. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Green. Like 49. Like 40. Diamond. Wheels. Tracy.
Levis now against the blitz. He's trying to push the field. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it'll be 2nd down.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
Levis throwing again on 2nd down. And they pick him off again. Picked off by the rookie from Texas A&M.
I think it's safe to say his day is beyond repair now, if it wasn't long ago. He just hasn't been reading these coverages at all. Clearly not on the same page with his receivers. I think it really is now time to think about his confidence for future games and get him out of this ball game.
The kick by Wk16 is good. And a fairly insurmountable lead grows by 3 more.
In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset they couldn't finish the drive with the touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
Has this at the 6. Big lick from the coverage team there. That's going to stop the return before it can get to the 30. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Hey, 31! Get set!
Watson now off play action. Forced out to his right. Completed to Pollard. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Titans will have a 1st down. Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just 1 play. Looking sideline and caught by Ridley. And they'll have it a little shy of the 40 as he goes out. 1st and 10 from the 41. Out of the gun, here's Watson. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it's 2nd down coming up. Back to the air, Watson. His quick throw knocked away, incomplete. Trying to force one through there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Sticking to the air with Watson. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Andre Sisco. And the Jaguars get it back on his 6th interception of the season. Wow, an aggressive choice to go for it on 4th and that kind of distance. And an equally aggressive play in coverage to pick that pass off.
Yeah, that down and distance, you're not running it, right? Too far to get to the stick, so that defense had all eyes on the quarterback. They knew that pass was coming. And it's one thing to know it, it's another thing to execute it and go take it away.
Makes a man miss. Uh-oh, he's off. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the 2nd level and beyond.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Here's a give to ETN. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
That's what I call a rhythm starter right there. Man, offenses love execution and plays like that on 1st down, Kate, because now that playbook is wide open. All options on the table for 2nd down.
Here we go.
ETN gets it on the draw. And he doesn't get much. A small pickup down to the 42. Just 2 yards there on the carry. They're going to need another 2 now on 3rd down.
Well, that's what I'm talking about. That's the kind of reaction time you want when you face a draw play. They broke on it shortly after the draw started, and they contained it to a minimal gain.
Shotgun give now to Bigsby. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their 1st. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Jacksonville in punt formation. And this will be his second effort of the contest. And this punt lands in the end zone for a touchback. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. A bit of desperation on this, and it is picked off by Tyson Campbell. And the Jaguars have it as he records his 7th interception of the season. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
All right, let's go.
Running left with Bigsby. No one around. He's got space. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. So the Jaguars, the visitors in this one, but they take home